Part A, directions. In Part A, you will hear 30 short conversations between two people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers on your screen and choose the best one. Then on your screen, find the number of the question and select the letter corresponding to your answer. Now we will begin Part A with the first conversation. Number 1.
Have you booked the seminar room for our presentation next week?
Yes, I confirmed it with the department office this morning. It's scheduled for Tuesday at 10.
What can be inferred about the presentation? Number 2.
Don't you think constantly checking social media is killing our study focus?
Maybe, but I actually use it to take short mental breaks. It keeps me from burning out.
What does the male student imply about his social media usage? Number 3.
Do you feel online lectures really help you learn as effectively as in-person ones?
Not really. It's too easy to zone out when no one's watching.
What is the female student's attitude toward online lectures? Number 4.
So, are you applying for the summer internship at the museum?
I want to, but I don't meet the minimum credit requirement yet.
Why is the male student hesitant to apply for the internship? Number 5.
I noticed you weren't too involved during our last group meeting.
I just didn't want to interrupt. Everyone already had strong opinions.
What does the female student imply? Number 6.
Shouldn't the university be doing more to reduce plastic waste?
They started banning single-use bottles last month. It's a good start.
What does the male student suggest? Number 7.
Balancing this part-time job and classes is harder than I thought.
Yeah, I had to quit mine last semester just to catch up on reading.
What can be inferred about the female student? Number 8.
Don't you think professors sometimes underestimate how much work we already have?
Definitely. 3 major deadlines in 1 week is just unrealistic.
What do both students seem to agree on? Number 9.
I still need to pass the English proficiency test before I can register for electives.
Really? I thought that was only required for international students.
What does the female student express? Number 10.
Do you think we should include a qualitative component in our methodology?
Absolutely. Numbers alone won't capture the participants' actual experiences.
Why does the male student support adding a qualitative component? Number 11.
Have you tried using the university's digital archives for your thesis?
Yes, but most of the articles I needed were behind a paywall.
What problem did the female student face? Number 12.
Did you hear someone in our class got caught plagiarizing?
Yeah, and now everyone has to submit through that new similarity checker.
What is the likely consequence mentioned? Number 13.
I've started using the Pomodoro technique to stay on top of my readings.
I tried that too, but I kept ignoring the break timer. It kind of backfired.
What does the male student suggest about his experience? Number 14.
Apparently, we'll have to design our own sustainability project this semester.
Finally, something more hands-on than just reading policy papers.
What is the female student's reaction? Number 15.
Are you attending the panel discussion on student stress this Thursday?
I want to, but it clashes with my lab. I'm hoping they post the recording.
Why might the male student miss the event? Number 16.
Did you apply for the exchange program in Germany?
I was tempted, but the language requirements scared me off.
Why didn't the female student apply? Number 17.
How did your essay feedback from the peer review go?
Honestly, it felt vague. I was expecting something a bit more constructive.
What does the male student imply? Number 18.
Don't you think it's worrying how much personal data those learning apps collect?
True, but most people click accept without reading the terms anyway.
What does the male student imply? Number 19.
Are you presenting at the Undergraduate Research Symposium?
I planned to, but I couldn't finish the proposal before the deadline.
Why is the female student not presenting? Number 20.
Did you try the VR history simulation in the lab?
Yes, it felt like walking through ancient Rome, way better than reading a textbook.
What is the female student's impression of the VR simulation? Number 21.
I signed up for the weekend coastal cleanup. Have you done it before?
Yeah, it's exhausting, but it's the kind of work that feels worth it.
What does the male student imply? Number 22.
The number of CCTV cameras on campus has doubled this semester.
I know. It makes me feel more watched than safe, to be honest.
What is the female student's attitude toward increased surveillance? Number 23.
Is it true our professor wants us to write without using any adjectives for a week?
Yep, he says it forces us to focus on stronger verbs and imagery.
What is the purpose of the writing restriction? Number 24.
This week's reading about digital colonialism was eye-opening, wasn't it?
Totally. I'd never considered how internet access could reinforce power imbalances.
What did the male student learn from the reading? Number 25.
You looked really calm during your presentation. What's your secret?
Honestly, I practiced so much I could recite it in my sleep.
What does the female student credit for her calmness? Number 26.
I've been working on that solar panel proposal for the science building.
Really? I thought they already ruled that out due to budget cuts.
What does the male student imply? Number 27.
Did you manage to talk to Dr. Hewitt during his virtual hours?
Barely, and the queue was so long, I got just 2 minutes.
What problem did the female student face? Number 28.
How did it go at the career fair yesterday?
Mixed bag. One company offered an interview, but most seemed more interested in engineering students.
What does the male student suggest? Number 29.
You study late every night. Doesn't that mess with your sleep schedule?
Totally, but it's the only quiet time I get to concentrate.
Why does the female student study late? Number 30.
I still don't get why I lost points on the conclusion. I followed the rubric exactly.
Maybe the professor interpreted it more strictly than we expected.
What does the male student imply? Part B. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear longer conversations. After each conversation, you will hear several questions. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers on your screen and choose the best one. Then on your screen, find the number of the question and select the letter corresponding to your answer. Now we will begin Part B with the first conversation. Question 31 to 34. Listen to a conversation between 2 students in the university library.
Hey, Emily, have you finished your presentation for Professor Mitchell's class yet?
Not yet. I'm still trying to organize the data from our group survey. I didn't expect so many participants.
That's a good problem to have. What's your topic again?
We're analyzing student sleep patterns and how they affect academic performance. Surprisingly, most students sleep less than 6 hours during exam periods.
I'm not shocked. I pulled 2 all-nighters last week.
That's precisely the kind of behavior we're trying to understand. Lack of sleep seems to correlate with lower concentration and reduced memory recall.
So how are you planning to present the findings?
We'll use bar graphs and pie charts to visualize the trends, and we're including quotes from students for a qualitative angle.
Sounds solid. Are you going to mention any solutions?
Yes, we're suggesting practical strategies, like time management workshops and enforcing digital curfews before bedtime.
That could really help students, including me. Let me know when you present. I'd love to attend.
Sure, it's scheduled for next Monday at 10 a.m. in room 214.
Number 31, what is the conversation mainly about? Number 32, what surprised Emily about the survey results? Number 33, how will Emily's group present their findings? Number 34, what does Emily imply about current student habits? Question 35 to 38. Listen to a conversation between a man and a woman at an airport terminal.
This is the third time our flight's been delayed. I should have just taken the morning one.
Yeah, same here. I thought leaving in the afternoon would give me more time, but apparently it just gave me more waiting.
Where are you headed?
Boston. I have a conference tomorrow morning. If the delay goes any further, I might miss the keynote speaker.
Yikes. I'm going to Atlanta to visit my sister. At least I don't have a schedule to follow. Just her dinner plans.
You're lucky. I've already had to reschedule my hotel and send a message to my colleagues.
What time was our flight originally supposed to depart?
3:20. It's almost 5 now. They're saying it'll be another hour.
That's 4 hours in this lounge. I finished my book and drained my battery twice.
I feel you. I've memorized every announcement they've made.
Well, at least they haven't canceled it yet.
Let's just hope it stays that way.
Number 35, where is the man going? Number 36, why is the man worried about the flight delay? Number 37, what has the woman done while waiting? Number 38, what can be inferred about their attitude? Part C, directions. In this part of the test, you will hear several short talks. After each talk, you will hear some questions. The talks and the questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers on your screen and choose the best answer. Then on your screen, find the number of the question and select the letter corresponding to your answer. Now we will begin Part C with the first talk. Questions 39 to 42. Listen to a short announcement given at an airport security checkpoint.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Terminal 4 security screening. Please ensure that all liquids in your carry-on baggage are in containers of 100 milliliters or less and placed in a clear, resealable plastic bag no larger than 1 liter. Each passenger is allowed only 1 bag of liquids. Electronic devices such as laptops, tablets, and large cameras must be removed from your bags and placed in separate trays for screening. Belts, jackets, and shoes may also need to be removed depending on your destination and the instructions of our officers. Passengers traveling with infants may carry formula or breast milk in reasonable quantities, but these must be declared at the checkpoint. Please notify an officer if you are carrying medical items such as syringes, insulin, or pacemakers, as special procedures may apply. Finally, if you are traveling internationally, ensure you have completed all required customs documentation before approaching the gate. Thank you for your cooperation.
Number 39. What is the main purpose of the announcement? Number 40. What is the maximum volume allowed per liquid container? Number 41. According to the announcement, what should be done with laptops? Number 42. What should passengers traveling with infants do? Questions 43 to 46. Listen to a hotel emergency briefing given to new guests.
Good evening and welcome to the Crescent Bay Grand Hotel. Before you settle in, we'd like to provide a brief overview of our emergency procedures. In the event of a fire or evacuation, do not use the elevators. Instead, take the nearest emergency stairwell marked by green exit signs. Maps displaying your floor's evacuation route are posted on the back of every room door. If you hear the fire alarm, please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. Our staff is trained to guide guests and will be stationed throughout the hallways to assist if necessary. For guests with mobility concerns, please contact the front desk so that we can assign a designated staff member to assist you in case of an emergency. Additionally, all rooms are equipped with smoke detectors and sprinkler systems. We ask that you refrain from smoking anywhere in the building, as the hotel maintains a strict no-smoking policy. We appreciate your cooperation and we wish you a pleasant stay.
Number 43. What is the purpose of the announcement? Number 44. What should guests avoid doing in case of a fire? Number 45. Where can guests find the evacuation map? Number 46. What does the hotel advise guests with mobility concerns to do? Questions 47 to 50. Listen to an announcement from a local emergency coordinator.
Residents of Westfield County, please be advised that we remain under an elevated earthquake alert due to increased seismic activity in the region. While no major tremors have been reported, minor quakes have occurred over the past 48 hours, and the Geological Institute is closely monitoring the situation. In the event of a significant earthquake, remember to drop, cover, and hold on. If you are indoors, move away from windows and shelves, and take shelter under sturdy furniture. Do not attempt to run outside during the shaking, as falling debris is a common cause of injury. Please prepare an emergency kit with at least 3 days' worth of food, water, flashlights, batteries, and basic first aid supplies. Power outages and road blockages may occur, so stay informed through battery-powered radios and official text alerts. Lastly, check on elderly neighbors or anyone who may need additional help. Your preparedness can make a critical difference in times of crisis.
Number 47. What is the main purpose of the talk? Number 48. What does the speaker recommend people do during shaking? Number 49. Why should residents prepare an emergency kit? Number 50. Who does the speaker encourage residents to assist?